Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Chord on Guitar. So, another James Arthur song here in this channel. This one is called Emily. So, it's a great love song to, I believe, his daughter here. So, pretty easy to play and pretty same through the whole song here. So, yeah, let's start. We need to set our capo here on the first fret. And we have, I believe, 7 chords to learn. Yeah. So, let's start with those. First, the D. So that is open D, second G, third B, and second E. Then we have D sus2. We just lift off the second here on the E string, so that gives you the open D, the second G, the third B, and the open E. Alright, so that is D sus2. Then we have this A6. Sounds like this. So what I do there, I bar the second fret from the D string and down, so 4 strings. So that gives you the open A, then the second D, second G, second B, and second E. So I just give it a nice bar there. Second fret from the D string and down, 4 strings. So that's the A6. Then we have the A. So you just take off this second on E as well there. So that gives you the open A, second D, second G, second B, and open E. Yeah. Next chord will be B minor add 11. Long name there. Sounds like this. So it will be second on the A, then fourth on D, fourth on the G, third on B, and open E in the end there. B minor at 11. We will call it just the B minor, just to simplify here. And then we have the G major 7. So that is this chord here. So I have it here on the third E string. Then what I do here, I lean my middle finger, which I'm having on the third E string here, on the A string, so that one will be muted. You see? No sound there. So third on E, muted A, then open D, open G, third B, and second E. And then we have the G6. Like this. So that will be third on E, second on A, open D, open G, third B, and open E. Yeah, so those are the chords here. Now we have this melody going on here. I showed that one in the intro. So it will be basically this melody and a strumming pattern that we will use for this song here. Okay, so let's go through this melody here, chord by chord, and see how we will handle these notes here. So let's start with the D. And we can say the D family, because you will see there that the D belongs to each other and the A, 2 A's belong to each other. Then we have this single B minor. And then we have the G's that belongs to each other, both G's there in the end. So the D parts, both chords, the D and the D sus2, sounds like this. You play it twice. All right. So what you do there, you just simply play the notes from the bass and down to the top. So open D, second G, third B, and second E. And then you just lift off this second on E and you play the same strings again. Open D, second G, third B, and open E this time. So, and again. All right. And if you want, and if you can just give it a clap. Like this. All right. Then we move on to the A family here, so to speak. So that will be started with the A6, and then you shift to the A. And the same there, you will play the same strings, but now you will change the bass to the A string instead of the D string there. So for the A6, you're gonna play, that's the shifter, A6 to A. So that is open A, then second G, second B, and second E. And then you shift to A, which means you just lift off this last here on the second E string, sorry, and play the same string. So open A, second G, second B, and open E. So remember when we held the full chord there before on the A6, I showed you how to do that. You can just bar the second fret from the D string and down, but now it's actually easier for me, I believe, to actually hold the strings that I'm using here from the G and down with my different fingers, so it will be easier to handle. Just lift off here. If you bar, then you need to switch here. Yeah, it's not hard, but I mean, for just to be as convenient as possible, you just hold it like this and you lift off one finger, and that gives you the change between the A6 and the A for this specific melody play here. Yeah, but when you play the chords, then of course you could play the bar here and play like this. It's up to you. Yeah, but that's the A family here. If we talk about families there with this melody, then we move on to the B minor 11. And I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, you will play that twice as well. So okay, and then the B minor add 11. That's the chord like this. Here you don't change to another B chord, so to speak. So you're just gonna play this 4 times after each other. So like this, all right? So what you play here will be second on A, then fourth on the G, third on B, and open E. 4 times. 3, 4. Yeah, so that's the B minor at 11, and the final chords will be the G major 7 to G6. So there you will need to play like this. So that gives you third on E, open G, third B, and second E. That's the G major 7. And then you just lift off the second E and you play the G6. So that is third on E, open G, third B, and open E. 2 times there as well, so. And then it goes round and round like this. Yeah, so that's the melody. So the first verse will be 1 round of this melody. Then comes the second verse here, right after. Same there, will be another round of this melody. All right, then we have the first chorus, starts with Emily, of course. When I hear you cry, I'll sing you back to sleep. Yeah. So that's in the lyrics there, and it starts with the same chords here. But now you will only play 1 down for each chord here. So D to A, then this B minor at 11, 1 down, and then we have the G6 here. So 1 down of D, A, B minor, and the G6 there. All right, that's the first chorus. That will change a little bit later here, but the first chorus just 1 down. Then comes the third verse here. Here you can choose to continue to play the melody, or you can start to make the strumming here. So we need to learn the strumming. It will be for 1 round there if you choose to play the melody, 1 round of this melody. Then the strumming will be down, up, clap. Then down, up, down, clap. So if we illustrate this one with the D family here, because you will play the D on the down, up, clap, and then you change to the D sus2 and play the down, up, down clap. So it will be like this on the D, and then you lift off and play the down, up, down clap. Okay, so and of course you play it 2 times. You follow the same pattern as in the melody here. So again, down, up, clap on the first chord, and then on the second chord, down, up, down, clap. And then goes the same for A to the A6 to A. Right, and then for the B minor at 11, you will play that for 2 full strumming patterns. So you don't change anything. You just keep the same chord there. And then again for the G there. So the G major 7 to the G6. Yeah, so that is how we make the strumming here. I can go through this verse here of the strumming here for you to be able to see how it's played. So let's go. Right, yeah, so that is the third verse. The same goes then for the next chorus that comes right after. Starts again with "Oh Emily, if you ever feel lonely, just sit next to me." You will follow the same rules here as we played in the third verse here. It will be 1 round of either the melody here or the strumming. Then comes after this comes an interlude, so to speak. So it will be the same there. It will be 1 round again of the melody or the strumming. So in the lyrics, so just know what I mean there, it will be, "Oh, you're all I ever need, baby. You're all I ever need." So 1 round of the same chords there, melody or the strumming. Then comes the bridge part right after this one. In the lyrics, "When I'm looking at your tiny feet." So I believe it should be his daughter there. Yeah, so how do we play this? It will be like this. I can show you first and then explain what we are playing. Yeah, so that sounded a bit strange, but that is actually how it's played. kind of, if you translate it into just guitar. So it's based upon the D and then the B minor at 11 and then the G6. So what you do there, you have this notes played here. So that is 5th on the A string, 4th on the D string, and 2nd on the G string. So you just play it down. You do that 2 times. And then you switch to the next grip here, which is based upon the B minor there. So that will be 2nd on the A string, 4th on the D string, and 2nd on the G string. And what I do there, I bar the 2nd fret here on these strings here from the A and down, and then I add my finger here on the 4th D string. You play that for once, so only 2nd on A, 4th on D, and 2nd on G. And then you end with this this G6 chord here. But this is no like no rules there of how you play. If you listen to the song, it's kind of just a slow strumming, plucking strumming kind of, that builds up the tension for the next chorus that comes right after here. So you can just play, yeah, and then comes the D here, starts with the next chorus. So yeah, make it to your own thing there with this last G chord and this bridge part. So, like I said, next chorus played in the same way as the previous choruses, melody or the strumming. And then comes the outro, also in the same way there as the chorus. It will be played with a melody or the strumming, one round of that as well. And that pretty much ends this nice song from James Arthur called Emily. So if you find this helpful, please show me, let me know. Either if you thumb up this one, which I would like you to do, or even if you want to leave a comment there. So yeah, I would be grateful for that. So yeah, see you soon guys, and don't forget, play tuned.